YouTube, what's going on? This is your boy Lou, finally back at you, Wrestling Tube 101. Where the fuck have I been? It's probably, all the big mystery and shit for the people that have actually been watching my videos for the past, a couple months when I was making them. Am I quitting YouTube? No, people. Unfortunately, my life is just fucked up, like everyone else's probably, but I can't afford the internet cable right now. I'm not getting good programming jobs. Unfortunately, right now, I'm relying just on my regular 9 to 5, which isn't producing for me enough money. So unfortunately things are rough, and with my past injuries I had in the last couple of months, and then re-injuring, I had pneumonia, ended up in the hospital a couple of separate times for separate things. Unfortunately it has not been the best path, but on the top side of things, I'm in good health, I'm in good standing at this point, but I'm still poor, and I can't afford the internet nor cable. So with that being said, do not say anything about WWE or TNA or any wrestling promotion whatsoever, anything that's been going on in the last 4 months. Anything from Elimination Chamber on, I do not want to hear about. Okay, I do not want to hear it. I want to see it for myself when I am able to get the internet back into my house, and I'll go on YouTube and YouTube all the shows. Now, I still wanted to make a video, and that's why I made this video that you're listening to right now. Obviously, you're sitting in front of your computer, you clicked on the link, you have speakers on your monitor or somewhere, just blaring out the sound of my voice, so here you go. Unfortunately, I couldn't talk about anything that happened in the last 4 months in this video because, well, I didn't see anything. So I have to talk about something relevant to a comment left on a previous video. So this is what I came up with. Said months ago, I don't know, close to maybe 7 months ago, 6 months ago, when I first came on YouTube, I made a video. And the video, actually it's been longer than that. It's been about 8 or 9 months. But the video itself was in relevance to a comment that was left on my homepage. And the comment was, dude, you do know that wrestling is fake. And the comment set me off. It irritated the fuck out of me because I watch wrestling. Don't you think I know it's fake? And I went to the guy's homepage, and the guy had nothing about wrestling on his homepage. I don't know if he has other homepages, the one that has wrestling stuff on it, but he didn't have anything wrestling on his homepage. So I was thinking, why the hell did you even come to my page and watch my video if you don't even like wrestling? I made a video response. Now, he didn't respond to me, but I still made the video, and the video's still up. And the video, I basically talk about why I can bash on wrestling. Because I thought that he thought that, okay, he seems so pissed off in his videos that, okay, maybe he thinks it's real, and it's just irritating the fuck out of him because it's fucked up. And he's like, no, it's whatever, and it's got nothing to do with that. Okay, I explained in the video, it's like anything else on TV. You can criticize it when it's bad, just like they criticize TV shows, other sitcoms, and music, and movies, and whatever. Everything is criticized. Everything is critics. I'm a wrestling critic. I love wrestling, and when it sucks, I'm going to criticize it. Now, I thought with that video that I was done. I don't think I ever had to say anything else. I mean, I even said at the end of my first couple of videos, look, don't bash me for what I'm saying, okay? I'm coming on here to express my opinion because I want the product to get better. Alright? And I wouldn't do this if I didn't like wrestling. I wouldn't come on here and waste my time. And I've said that in multiple videos. But people just don't get it. So this video is a video response to Cess Productions. Okay, Cess Productions left a comment on one of my videos. And the comment reads something along the lines of, why do you watch wrestling if you hate it? Why come on here and bother talking about it? Why don't you just stop watching it and stop coming on YouTube making videos if you're going to just be pissed off at the products all the time? Now, that's not exactly word for word what this guy said. I don't got the internet in my house, so I can't fucking read the exact thing verbatim. But it's along those lines. And I've heard this so many times, I'm just sick of hearing it. Okay, I've had this comment left to me multiple times in multiple videos. And I've said things along the lines of, okay, I come on here and I do this because I love wrestling. I wouldn't do this if I didn't love it. I wouldn't waste my time coming on here just to talk about it if I hated it so much. But that's not enough for people. Now, since the comment is on my 10 Reasons Why WWE Sucks video, this video is strictly related to WWE. And remember, please do not comment on anything that's happened since Elimination Chamber. First of all, Cess, let me ask you a question, bro. Do you hate wrestling? Tell me, do you hate wrestling? Because if you do, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. And I wouldn't be up here making this video if I hated it for one, okay? Number two, I figure, dude, for the second reason, you gotta hear me out here. If I come on here and make a video and I express my opinion, maybe it'll entice somebody else to do the same that's not happy with the product. They'll comment. They'll leave messages on WWE forums. They'll come on here and make a video. They'll tweet things like I do to the various wrestlers, you know, complaining about different things in the companies and all this other bullshit, okay? Hoping that the product gets better. Now, Seth, you're probably thinking, what the fuck's wrong with the products? You know, they're great. Raw and SmackDown are awesome. You know, TNA is a whole other subject. That's another video. Raw and SmackDown are great. What's wrong with them? I haven't seen them in the last 4 months. I can't judge for them. But from what I remember, it was pretty shitty, man. WWE had no clue what the fuck they were doing, and Elimination Chamber proved it. Why do I hate wrestling? Well, here you go, Seth. This is why I hate, not wrestling in general, but WWE, I should say. This is why I hate WWE so much, but I still love the company. I love wrestling. I love WWE. But this is why I come on here and express my hatred for the company, okay? Listen to me. Okay. My love-hate relationship with WWE, okay? There's a lot of lines that I see in the company that become very blurred, okay, when you look very closely at your TV screen while you're watching the products. This has got nothing to do with Vince's build for a main event character. This has got nothing to do with the whole entire who's got the pole in the back and all this crap. This goes beyond all that. If there's backstage politic and all kinds of crap, I don't give a shit. That's fine. As long as the product's good, I give two shits what's going on backstage. What bothers me more than anything, more than everything, because that stuff does bother me because it fucks up the product, but at the end of the day, no matter what in WWE, the guy that's over, it always has to be a face. Now, as dumb as this is going to sound, the good guy does not have to go over all the time. Okay, I said this before. I'm going to say it one more time just for the record. Okay, wrestling is fake. It is real in the sense that when they hit the mat it hurts, but it's fake in the sense that everything else is scripted. Okay? So since you're trying to make WWE seem real, Vince, okay, in real life, okay, this is what happens. In real life, I don't overcome the odds all the time. That's why I don't like John Cena. Because I don't know anybody that consistently succeeds at everything they do all the time. It just doesn't happen. John Cena's going to come out. He's just going to take out the bad guy, and he's always going to prevail all the time. That's not how life is. But yet, I'm supposed to buy into that. But I can't, because that doesn't happen to me in real life. You're trying to make wrestling seem real, and that seems fake as hell to me. WWE goes out there and just tells a fairy tale of this good guy that's going to overcome the odds all the time and all these obstacles of hate and all this crap, and he's always going to prevail, and that's bullshit. And like I said, I can't buy into that stuff. It's not real. So, successfully what they're doing is they're trying to drive me away, trying to use this material to market to a bunch of children. After, Chris Benoit, the double murder suicide thing, and you had, the death of Eddie Guerrero, and Linda ran for Senate. She's running again this year from what the fuck I understand. God knows if that's going to happen, or that's already happened. Who the hell knows? I can give two shits. Vince lost his balls. He took out $1 billion company at Ted Turner, lost his balls. This is what happens, okay? And this is why I bash on wrestling, because everything fits together that I've been talking about here from beginning to end. You have a child, okay? Let's say you're watching this video, but let's say you hate wrestling, okay? You got a child. Your child goes over to a friend's house, never seen wrestling in their life. You got a kid. Your kid goes over to the house, and that person's father and their child watch wrestling, okay? Your child sees wrestling on TV. They fall in love with John Cena. They don't know what wrestling is, but they know they like John Cena. So they go home. What happens? They want to watch the shows. They want to order the pay-per-views, okay? They want to get the merchandise. They want to see John Cena. They want to go to see the shows. So what happens? You have the parents, they get dragged along essentially by the child to the shows, just like the parents buy the merchandise and everything else. Now, WWE listens to their crowds that are at those shows, apparently. And that's why the product is such shit most of the time, because nobody there gives two shits about wrestling. You got the children that are there, that just know they like John Cena, they know shit about wrestling, they don't know what it is, okay? You got the parents of those kids that don't even want to be there, they probably hate wrestling, they just got dragged along as their child wants to go, and you got the women that just want to see John Cena take his shirt off. No one in WWE is ever going to get over at that rate, it's just not going to happen. I mean, statistically, just look at it. I think it's something like 23 or 26% of the WWE's audience is children. That was admitted once by WWE. So they're negating the rest of their fan base, and it proves at the shows. Because at the shows, no one's ever going to get over. Because you got that 26% that are there, okay? I mean, even without that number, without the percentage, if you look at it, just saying that 20% of the people are there are children, which can be said because of the pop that John Cena gets, okay? Assuming that there's at least one child per family, and then you have two parents normally per family as well. So for the norm, that's 20% for the children, and then 20 for the mothers, and 20 for the fathers. That's 20, 40, 60. So that means 60% of the audience is there to give two shits about wrestling. And the arenas are never full, so what does that tell you? Nobody at the events gives two shits about wrestling. That's fucked up. Guys like Kofi Kingston are going to be buried in, I don't know what's going on right now, but as of 4 months ago, he's been buried in the mid-card for the longest time, won 100 million mid-card titles. He's still not over. Neither is Dolph Ziggler. Neither is Cody Rhodes. These guys should already be over. I hope they're over right now. I don't know. I haven't seen the product in 4 months. I hope they are, but they're probably not. I wonder why. So basically, Vince loses his balls, marks children, screws the hardcore fan base of wrestling. The true fan base of wrestling actually love the WWE and the product that it used to be. Okay, screw us just to bring these kids in who in a couple of years are going to hate wrestling after they realize that wrestling is fake and John Cena is corny. What kind of business philosophy is that? I like the product. I know what I want. And as of 4 months ago, it was close in the sense that CM Punk and Bryan were on top, but the product was still wrong. You know, you can't just, okay, we're just going to give the hardcore fan base of wrestling what they want. We'll give them their guys, but we'll put them in crap storylines that don't really matter. And we're just going to foreshadow them with John Cena the whole time anyway, so they're still irrelevant. They're just paper. But yet I'm supposed to buy into the fact that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan were legitimate stars back then. And 4 months ago, I haven't seen anything right now. I don't know what's going on. Who knows if they're still champions? I don't know, okay? But this is my point, okay? Why would you put those two guys on top and give no build for them and just hope the ratings are going to go up? It's just not going to happen. Just because the guys are up there, if there's no build for them, it doesn't make any sense, then why do it? It's a waste. It's got nothing to do with who's on top as long as it's built properly. That's what's important. This has got nothing to do with the Attitude Era or whatever. It isn't about hardcore wrestling or anything, blood and guts and chair shots. It's about having storylines that make sense, okay, that are booked through weeks at a time. So by the time you get to the pay-per-view, the match means something. That's the point, okay? In wrestling, okay, there's a couple of things that get people over. And they make sense because this is also how it works in real life. This is how it goes. And it's the same thing in real life, like I said earlier. Nobody consistently achieves all the time. So why not allow a heel champion? Why can't you have a heel champion? Does he have to win credibly every match? No, he doesn't. He can win in a heelish manner. That's fine. He's the heel. He's the bad guy. That means when the good guy finally wins, it's going to be something amazing. People are going to want it. They're going to be behind him. They're just going to, when he wins, be, yeah! You know, because it's like, we got to see the good guy prevail finally after he got all those beatdowns and he lost so many times and the feud has went for so many months. It's been ongoing and finally at the end of it all, the face wins by the skin of his teeth and he finally overcomes and he becomes that guy or whatever happens. Okay, that's what wrestling is about. And WWE does not let anybody go out there and be characters, okay? And whatever characters they're given, they can't work with them because the people at the event don't give a shit. Only person they care about is John Cena or The Rock when he makes an appearance. So basically for the majority, your heels never get to develop heat. Your faces never get the fans to love them. And ultimately, they get screwed in the mid-card for their whole careers before they leave or get fired. Everything I have in life, I've suffered for and I've had to work hard for. I have nothing, okay? I have no family. I have practically nothing to my name, okay? I can't believe in that goody-goody win-win all the time. It just doesn't happen. And when a heel wins, to me, it's amazing because it's like they're finally telling a real-life story. If wrestling is fake, you want to make it seem real as possible. And like I said earlier, the good guy winning all the time is not real. It doesn't happen. This isn't a fairy tale land in real life. It doesn't happen like that. For the product that they're putting on and the ratings they're getting, you might as well just go put on Mamas and Pajamas in 3D. They'll get the same ratings because the kids will still watch the show. I mean, literally, WWE can just take a ball of shit, throw it at the people in the crowd, and they'll accept that as a wrestling show, and that's fucked up. people like me actually still care about the product. Why continue to blow us off? You were getting 5.3s and 5.4s from us back in the day. You're getting barely 3.0s in Raw from what the last time I checked it was about 4 months ago. So why'd you negate from us, Vince? Why put on a product that we know is going to be garbage because we've been watching for 20 or 30 years? We're going to be around watching wrestling probably for the rest of our lives. Why bother marketing to a bunch of people who don't give a shit about wrestling or aren't going to watch the next couple of years, like I said earlier, when they realize wrestling is fake and John Cena is corny? Most people, when I tell them I like wrestling, they laugh at me. They think I'm a douchebag because I like wrestling, but I don't care. I respect the guys in the ring so much, whether it's scripted or not. It's phenomenal what they do. I love it. I always will love it. Vince, market to me, okay? It doesn't have to be exactly what I want. Just give me something that's believable, something that's written to actually mean something in the end, not something that was fly-by-night just written the night of the show. And that's not even a lot to ask for, Sess. Because, Sess, this is what this is about. This is all about what you wanted to know. Well, why I bashed on WWE? Well, there you go, brother. All right? I don't know what else to tell you. You know, I could break it down in a million different ways and say it a bunch of different directions, but at the end of the day, my word's been spoken. If you disagree, fine. You can love it all you want, okay? I didn't see anything wrestling on your page. I don't know if you like wrestling or not. I'm assuming that you do because you watched my video. I would hope you did. So, I want to thank you for watching my video. I want to thank you for leaving the response or the comment because it gave me something to talk about, but I hope this clears up you and everyone else on why I come on here and talk about WWE the way that I do. And I will do TNA in another video, so just wait for that one. This is your boy Lou. This is Wrestling Tube 101. I'm done. That's it. Hit the subscribe button. I'll get this video up ASAP. I'll get another one up ASAP. I have to get back to the library with my USB. You know how it is. This is your boy. Peace.